Hello everyone, I'm Kerry, I'm Head of Communications at Ben & Jerry's, and I'm here to talk to you about 3 ingredients that make up working life at Ben & Jerry's. These 3 ingredients are not comms techniques, they aren't even techniques really, but they're 3 things that we feel we need to have in place before the work begins. The first of these is fun. Energy is contagious, we know that. And when it comes to a sense of fun, it's not necessarily the having fun that's most important. It's the pursuit of fun that matters most. It's surprising how much we all need permission to have fun in the workplace and to see the workplace as a place of play, to be freed up to experiment and to explore. It's not that we're not all having very, very serious jobs and that we're not all uber serious professionals. It's that we see the sense of fun as a worthwhile pursuit. It starts before you enter the door. When I applied for the role, I was asked to write on the back of an ice cream lid in 100 words why I should be part of the team. I crossed out Jerry and put Kerry, Ben and Kerry's, something that's sadly never taken on, and I put a picture of me and my sister eating ice cream smeared all over our faces as children on the back of the ice cream lid. I then said less is more. It landed me an interview. When I got to the office, I saw car parking spaces with strange AKAs, things like the Cone Ranger or Dairy Poppins. Every piece of signage seemed to be an excuse for fun and for wordplay. I saw dogs running around the office, and I saw a sign that said, "Don't forget to take home your 3 tubs of ice cream a day." The permission to pursue fun daily means that we're all so much more present, and that leads to our best work. It means that we're free to create and to dream. The second one is trusting the tension. We're more than just an ice cream company at Ben & Jerry's. Hopefully you've heard that by now. Our co-founders Ben and Jerry are activists and they've stood up for issues that matter to them since the very beginning. Today that means we take a stand on issues such as marriage equality, climate justice and refugee rights in order to drive systemic change. But it's not always easy to marry chunky swirly ice cream with social issues. But that's the point. It shouldn't be. There should be tension. First, we need to learn about the issues we're working on, from NGOs, from our own activism managers, and from the movement. We need to have difficult conversations. We need to face uncomfortable truths. We need to ask ourselves and each other challenging questions, like how can we drive impact? How can we as a business make a difference? And that comes way before any creative development or comms work. When we're ready to dive into social justice topic and to make a difference, we really need to try to find the right way to bring that message to our fans and how to use ice cream as an on-ramp. This means that tension is a necessary state of being. It elevates the work. It's the important stuff, it's where the risk is, but it's where you'll be most rewarded. It means never being asleep on the job. It means never resting on what you think you knew before. And it means having deep conversations with your colleagues and then putting head above the parapet and trusting that you're nearly ready. That word fumble there brings me to my next ingredient nicely, which is failure. Creativity without failure is almost impossible, which is why we're pretty transparent about failure at Ben & Jerry's. We have a flavour graveyard in our HQ in Vermont, which if you've ever been there, you'll know is on a mound we have mini tombstones for each of the flavours of ours that didn't make it to the marketplace. Each of the mini tombstones has a date on it for the amount of time it lasted, along with a little poem. So something like, "Here lies pistachio, why it didn't last, nobody knows." Having a physical embodiment of failure is a reminder to all of us across the company that not everything is going to work out, that we are never going to aim for perfection because perfection doesn't exist, that we need to aim for innovation and creativity, that we'll sometimes stick our foot in our mouths, we'll create mishaps sometimes, but we'll do it because we thought it stood a chance, or because we believed in it, or because it was fun, or all of those things. This hasn't been my first attempt at this video, which you can probably tell, but I really enjoyed trying. Thanks so much for listening.